Hey coin collectors, Dan the Collecting Man here. Today I'm going to talk about what is probably the most valuable coloured $2 coin that's been on the market, and it was something that I still don't even have because it is just too expensive for me to purchase right now, and I'm still looking for the price to move. So I want to go through a little bit about that, some other coloured $2 coins that are also quite popular, and share my thoughts on the coin itself. So we're obviously talking about the 2017 Planetary coin set. This is a 10 coin set, and specifically one of the coins that was very collectible and has held an extreme value for what it is the $2 Mars coin. So I'll share it on the screen here, an image of the coin itself, and it has obtained a very absurd value for a coloured $2 coin. So I'll go through a little bit about the details. So it was minted to 10,000. It was sold in this Planetary 10 coin set. So you had anything from a 1 cent coin all the way up to a $5 coin with all the different key planets, including Earth and Venus and all those other coins, all having different denominations on the coins themselves. So the sets themselves right now, if you're looking to get the full set, and it was like a pop-up book, so you open it up and it was a bit of a pop-up book, and you could have each different coin was on a separate card denoting a different planet and had a little bit of information around that planet. But the one that everyone wanted is the $2 coloured Mars one, because obviously we all know the coloured $2 coins is a very collectible series, and it's something that people really like to collect. And it all started off with this one here, which is the 2012 War Memorial Red Poppy, and this is the C minted edition one that is very, very collectible. So this is the first ever coloured $2 coin that also ended up in circulation, the non-C minted version. But obviously this Planetary one did not end up in circulation. So you're looking right now, if you want the full set of coins, I've seen some sold listing on eBay for around $5,000. That's all 10 coins in the set itself. So that's a pretty reasonable value, given that it used to be a lot more back in the past. Now, if you're looking for the coin itself and it's only on the card, you're looking anywhere from $2,500 to $4,200. So I'm going on the sold listings. So trying to get a better understanding of what they are selling for. And this is only after the last couple of months. So we can definitely see the prices are coming down slowly on these coins, but still $2,500 to $4,000 for a single coin is very, very high, and definitely shows how collectible it was given the mintage of 10,000. Now we go into grading one. So we've got a few different grading levels. So I'm going to go through what the sold one is. So there's a few for sale, but there's only MS69s that have sold, so that's the only ones I can go for right now and explain what the value is for that. So the lowest MS69 that I found was 4,300, and the highest MS69 was 5,400. So you'd be a bit spewing if you bought that 5,400, because you've paid nearly $1,000 more than what someone else could have potentially bought it for if you're looking under the sold listing. So whenever you buy something collectible and valuable like that, it's important to look at the sold listings and get a better understanding of what they have actually sold for. So I think that person has overpaid at that value. So let's go through what's for sale and the different values at the moment on eBay. So we'll start off with an MS67. So that's a graded version. The price I saw for that was $5,350, and then we go up to MS68. The price I saw for that was $5,950, and then obviously we go up to the 69s. Now I just shared a couple of prices that were for 69 sold at $4,300 to $5,400, but current listings is at $6,295 for an MS69. And then we go into the MS70, which is the perfect coin. It's like these ones here. I've got a few 70s. This means the coin has been graded with no imperfections whatsoever on the coin. So there is one listing at the moment for $7,000, And there's also one auction at the time of filming, and it was currently at 2,500, but it's still got quite a few days to go. So I'm pretty comfortable that that will get up to a very high price, given it is an MS70. So it is very cool, and it's not a proof edition, it's an uncirculated coin, but that is a very cool value for that one, and it's definitely showing that it's a nice collectible coin. So it's probably the only colored $2 coin that I don't have. There's a couple of little sea mint ones I don't have as well, but that is the key one that I'm actually missing out of my collection. And at the moment, it just feels like it's a little bit too expensive to get. I'll definitely wait a couple more years and see how the value goes, because the market in colored $2 coins is slowly dropping over time. So I'm going to compare it to some of the other ones that I've got here. These are probably some of the other more collectible ones, especially a couple of these here, and go through some of the values of these ones. So by far the lowest minted one at the moment is this one here. It's only 5,000, so it's half mintage compared to the Mars coin, which was at the time the lowest minted. So there's only 5,000 of these exist. This is a 70, so it's the highest grade you can get. And this is selling for around 1,200, almost a quarter of the value of what they are going for right now for a Mars coin. Just shows how more collectible it is. Even though I do personally like this one, it's amazing to see what it's going for. And then we go into the Poppy, which is the key one that people are looking to get right now. So this is the sea mint, so you got to make sure you have got the sea mint. That's the one that was on the card, the special PNC card. So they start at around $745 for a 66 to $1,495 for a 68, and I got in between there. So I'm roughly looking at about $1,000 odd for this coin here. Also, another notable one here is this one, and that's the Sea Mint Coronation 2013. I think this was around $1,500 off memory, because this was a high grade of 68 as well. So I can't remember exactly what the current value of this one is, but it's definitely doing pretty well. And then we've got some of these newer ones. So this one was only minted to 7,500, so it's a low minted, and so was this one here. So this is the one that just came out this year. Again, we saw a mintage of 7,500, which is lower than the Mars coin. So it's a lower mintage of that, and this is the silver proof. And as we can see here, mintage 7,500 proof coin, and this one here, I think these are still going for only a couple $100 at best. It does look like a good quality one. I will be sending this one off to grading and seeing how it goes, see if I get another 70. But even then, it's not proving to be very collectible or very popular at this point of time. So overall, I think the Mars coin, it's a bit of a fun one, because initially when it was released, no one wanted it. It took almost a year before it became more collectible. So those sets were sitting, apparently they were trying to, in their discount bins at coin shops, just trying to get rid of those sets because no one was really interested. So it just shows that sometimes you buy a coin, it doesn't show any true value, there's not as many collectors, and then all of a sudden, bang, it just pops, and it's gone from nothing for a year to being almost in the discount bin to now being worth anywhere up to $2,000+, which is quite remarkable and a really cool, nice coin collecting story to have. So I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you have one of those coins as well, or are you trying to obtain one like me? I don't think I'll be getting one this year, but hopefully in the next year or two, if the prices do drop a little bit. It's definitely that one little coin that's just itching at me to get as part of that collection. I'd love to know what you think about the coin yourself, and do you think the value is fair where it sits right now at $2,500+ for the coin itself? So hopefully you found this a bit of fun and an informative video. Make sure you do give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Dan the Collecting Man. I've got a really good lineup of video. There's so many cool releases of coins coming out right now, and I love talking about it and showing off the coins and explaining a little bit of detail about the coins. And as always, thanks so much for watching and joining the coin collecting community. I'll catch you in my next video. Dan.